Owing to its geography, hydrography and microclimate, the Bregalnica river basin in eastern Macedonia is home to a great many animal and plant species, making it a biodiversity hotspot and one of the Balkans' most interesting regions in terms of natural resources. The upper part of the basin is predominantly composed of highland areas. It is the realm of the majestic Maleševo, Plačkovica and Osogovo mountains. The area's forests are one of its most important natural resources, dynamic ecosystems with a rich biodiversity which fulfill a number of vital functions and are distinctive of this part of the country, and even of the continent of Europe. The region's total forest area is more than 155,000 hectares, of which 131,000 are covered with trees, both deciduous and coniferous. Until the first forest management initiatives in Macedonia in 1952, the exploitation of woodland areas depended entirely on the needs of the population, with no plans made for restoration or maintenance. As a result, forest ecosystems were damaged as trees were cut for timber, firewood and livestock fodder. An additional persistent problem over the years has been erosion, that most unrelenting of nature's forces shaping the landscape. Nevertheless, the main challenge currently facing the Bregalnica river basin is to protect its forests, recognise and preserve biologically valuable woodland, and conserve biodiversity.
I'm coming from outside and I see a complete different value of this forest. And it is in this sense that forest management should take into account broader issues on valuation. So not only evaluating timber, but evaluating all the different aspects of ecosystem services.
Forestry, the science and craft of caring for, protecting and using forests, plays a major role in the development and natural potential of woodland areas. The Nature Conservation Programme in Macedonia, a project of the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, the SDC, coordinated by Helvetis Swiss Intercooperation and Farmerhem, supports nature conservation and local development activities in the Bregalnica river basin.
Оваа програма ги обединува сите активности и напори и има сеопфатен пристап во спроведување на активностите кои не ги исклучуваат користењето на природните ресурси, туку напротив, ги соединува локалниот развој и зачувувањето на природата на еден одржлив начин.
Although now widely practiced throughout the world, sustainable forest management is relatively underused in Macedonia, resulting in a lack of understanding and awareness of its wide-ranging benefits. In order to remedy this situation, SDC's Nature Conservation Programme is working on broadening the knowledge of those studying and working in the field of forestry. Within this framework, the programme has set up and is overseeing cooperation between the Faculty of Forestry in Skopje and the School of Agricultural, Forest and Food Sciences at the University of Applied Sciences in Bern, Switzerland. Representatives of the two educational institutions have been exchanging visits since 2013.
Благодарение на поддршката од Швајцарската агенција за развој и соработка, која во Република Македонија преку Helvetis и Farmerhem ја имплементира програмата за зачувување на природата, овозможена ни е поголема и поширока соработка, особено на зачувањето на природата, како и вклучувањето на компонентите на биолошката разновидност, што планираме да го приклучиме и во наставно-образовниот процес.
To this end, Swiss professors regularly hold special blocks of lectures on sustainable forestry and the conservation of biodiversity, both in the classroom and on field trips to the forests of the Bregalnica River basin.
The conditions are quite similar to Switzerland, so I can also learn something from here, and I think it's a good base for collaboration between Macedonia and Switzerland.
In order to have as wide a reach as possible, current forestry engineers are also invited to attend the lectures in order to deepen their knowledge and diversify their practices.
You have a fantastic potential here to not only produce wood but also to produce biodiversity values, and also for tourism it could be very interesting.
The cooperation between the two faculties also enables student exchanges and contributes to academic research through bachelor and master's theses written by Macedonian and Swiss students working in pairs under the guidance and mentorship of professors from both countries.
So we are here on the Osogovo mountain on a wonderful day in August. You see behind very busy people. These are people from two faculties, from the Faculty of Forestry in Skopje, and even the dean and the vice dean of this forest faculty working hard together with their students and with the students from the university in Bern.
This intervention in forestry education aims to broaden the horizons of Macedonia's future foresters, as well as to change the attitudes of current ones, so that they may look upon forests as more than mere producers of timber.
Моментално изработувам дипломската работа заедно со колега од Швајцарија од Бернскиот универзитет за применети науки. Нашата тема е оптимизација на гледувачките мерки во букови шуми од Изданково потекло во горниот Bregalnički region.
This is a great opportunity for me to do like a practical bachelor thesis. I'm here supported by another student from the forestry faculty in Skopje.
NCP also supports dialogue with all forestry stakeholders with an emphasis on the Bregalnica River basin in order to identify their needs and potential future contributions to the programme's objectives. For the first time in Macedonia, these stakeholders are being brought together to discuss relevant issues and challenges and ways in which the programme can assist them. In this way, the NCP has succeeded in establishing multi-stakeholder dialogue on an issue of crucial importance.
So there are indeed very specific potential of these forests that go far beyond of what we do now as forest management. And a project like NCP would have a great responsibility to help forestry to adapt to these new challenges.
In future, there are plans to work with both regional and national planning sectors. But for the moment, the aim is to raise awareness, to begin and sustain the dialogue on the need for biodiversity conservation in Macedonia, and to entrench a holistic approach to the issue. In addition, the NCP's Small Projects component conducts educational activities in primary schools in the region, with the aim of raising children's awareness of the importance of respecting nature and the environment. Thus, sustainable forestry essentially needs to strike a balance between society's increased demands for forest resources on the one hand, and the preservation of the diversity and health of forests on the other. Thanks to the SDC's Nature Conservation Programme in Macedonia, the rich biodiversity of the breathtaking forests in the Bregalnica River basin can now look forward to a brighter future.